He is sitting. She is a singular female. Is the singular form of the verb to be. Sit is the verb, and we must double the consonant. The spelling in English must have two T's and then the ing ending. Section 4.2, spelling of ing. Here's the first rule. At the end of a verb, if it ends in a consonant, the red asterisk refers to all of the consonants in English plus the letter E. An example of a rule of a verb that ends in a consonant, L, plus the letter E is the verb smile. In English, we drop the silent E at the end of the verb and add an ing to form smiling. Another example in Rule 1, the verb that ends with a consonant plus the letter E. An example is dine. To change dine to dining, we must drop the silent E at the end of dine and add the ing, dining. Rule 2. In this example, we have a verb that ends in one vowel plus one consonant. An example is the verb sit. It ends in one vowel, I, and one consonant, T. So we must double. Examples of the vowels in English from the asterisks are A, E, I, O, and U. In this example, we must double the consonant before adding the ing. Exceptions are: do not double the letter W, X, and Y. You do not double these letters before adding the ing ending. So for example, paying is not correct. There is one Y in the word paying. Another example of Rule 2, one vowel and one consonant endings of verbs, is the word plan. Plan ends in one vowel and one consonant. So we must double the consonant and add the ing ending. So the correct spelling, to change plan to planning, we must double the consonant and add the ing. Planning. Rule 3. When the verb ends in two vowels and one consonant, for example, the word read, the verb read, two vowels are E and A, ends in the consonant D. We do not double the consonant. We just add the ing ending. Another example of Rule 3 is the verb sleep. Sleep ends in two vowels and one consonant. E are two vowels and P is one consonant. So we just add the ing ending. We do not have to double the consonant. Rule 4. When verbs end in two consonants, for example, brush, S, H are both consonants. We do not have to double the consonant. We just add ing to the end. Another example for Rule 4, when a verb ends in two consonants, for example, drink. N and K are consonants. We just add the ing ending and we don't have to double the consonant. Let's practice. What are the women doing? The women are shaking hands. This is Rule 1. We drop the E at the end of the verb shake and add the ing ending to form the verb shaking. What is Marta doing? Marta is picking flowers. Pick ends in two consonants, so we don't have to double the consonant before adding ing. What's it doing? It's raining. Raining is an example of Rule 3, adding the ing, and we do not have to double the consonant. Rain ends in two vowels and one consonant, so we just add the ing ending. What's the girl doing? The girl is running. Run ends in one vowel and one consonant, so we must double the consonant before adding the ing ending. What's the girl doing? She is blowing bubbles. This is an exception. It is the letter W. Blow ends in one vowel and one consonant, but it is an exception. It does not follow the rule. We just add the ing ending. She is blowing bubbles.